this is the last portion of our chapter. That means about India, we studied about the location and also the different situation where how can we or how could we made able to prepare a greatest, richest heritage, etc. Here is the last portion, gives a simple idea about our country and our neighbors and the other important basic facts alone. That means you know that India has total how many neighbors, you know? How many neighbors India had? Yes, 7 plus 2. That is 7 countries has its land boundary with India, shares its land boundary with India, and we have 2 island neighbors also. Most probably we are so common with one of our island neighbor, but one more we have. Anyway, that 7 plus 2, that is total 9 neighboring countries are there for India. That means Pakistan is there, Afghanistan, then China, Bhutan, Nepal, Myanmar, Bangladesh. These are the countries shares its land boundary with India, exactly in the northern part. And in the south we have a smallest one, that is called and it's also describing as tier of India, that is a small shape, that is Sri Lanka is there, so close to India. And near to our Lakshadweep Islands, one more neighbor is there. It is known as Maldives. So Maldives and Sri Lanka as island neighbors. Then Bangladesh, Myanmar, Bhutan, Nepal, China, Pakistan, Afghanistan. 7 other land neighbors also. And in the beginning we studied that one of our neighbor shares its land boundary in large area, that is our Bangladesh. That also you have studied in the last. And here we need to identify that along with all these neighbors, presently some changes happen within our country. From olden time onwards we studied that India had 29 states and 7 union territories. But from last October onwards some changes happen, that is geographically and also politically some changes happened inside our country, and one state lost its status as state and it is turned into union territory. So I think you can recall the state's name. Yeah, that is Jammu and Kashmir. From last October, that is 2019 October onwards, presently Kashmir or Jammu Kashmir is not at all a state. It is divided into 2 union territories. So Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir is there as union territories added to the previous 7. So together here we have 28 states and 9 union territories also. So if there is any such questions for you at the time of exam, don't be confused. Today we have, or presently we have 28 states and 9 union territories only. So be in touch and update your ideas also whenever it is required. And here we need to identify, I will give you one simple code also in order to remember the states through which our Tropic of Cancer is passing. While we studied in the last day, many of you were confused and many different states also added to the list. But I think it is very easy for you. It is in a Malayalam code is there. Anyway, it is for you for your easiness of study. The code is MT. MT MGR. Heard about these 2 names or personalities? MT is just for a code and also for easiness. MT MGR JCB Wangi. For what purpose is not at all our matter. MT MGR JCB Wangi. So M stands for Mizoram, T stands for Tripura, then one more M is there, stands for Madhya Pradesh, then G stands for Gujarat, R for Rajasthan. So MTM MGR, it's okay. They both of them together bought what? J. Jharkhand, C. Chhattisgarh, B. Bengal, West Bengal, JCB Wangi. So while we are preparing this sentence, you will be able to identify whichever states included and whichever states not included. So study this code also for easiness of your studies. So from beginning onwards, we studied about the location, latitudinal and longitudinal extension, and the importance of our prime meridian or standard time meridian of India, and then we studied about the importance of India's location to keep a good relation with the remaining parts of the world, and simply we know importance of our names of our neighbors and other important states of India. These are all about our first lesson. So friends, let us conclude our class today. We have discussed a lot of matters about that chapter now. We will continue the remaining portions in the next sessions. So study well, prepare your notes. Keep watching. Thank you.